Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Tradies Hockey Park at Sylvania in the beautiful Sutherland Shire for round 14 of the Sydney Hockey competition. Today it's Sutherland versus Northern District. Strangely, it's a game that has already happened this week already. Strangely, these teams were due to play on the 1st of June. However, one of those famous Sydney rainstorms happened and the fields were flooded, and today they get to play for the second time after doing a catch-up game just during the week. So, bit of a unique circumstance for Sydney hockey. Anyway, I forgot to say my name's Luke Domro, and I'm pleased to be helping with the coverage today. Unfortunately, our usual commentator Craig Turner is enjoying some leave up in the Blue Mountains. But we need 3 people to take his one position today, and I'm very pleased to welcome to the commentary box with me today from the Northern District Strikers, Mackenzie Cole. Welcome.
Thanks for having me on board. It's good to be here.
We're glad to have you, Mackenzie. You saved the day, actually. We're getting our volumes right as we do this, so let me just adjust that for a second. And also joining me, and I'm very happy to have him, is Jason Stevens, who's the men's convener of Sutherland. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me today, Luke. I'm Mackenzie. Good to be here. So let's just see how we go on my, commentary debut. I'm usually on the field in goals yelling at the players, not actually being nice to them on the sideline.
Well, I'm glad you're both here with me because it's also one of my debuts in the box. I'm usually behind the camera. We've got a couple of volunteers helping us out on the cameras today. So we've got Josh Elkin, who's doing the mixing for the first time, and Sam. Give us a wave, Sam. Let's see if we can find him down there.
There he is.
There he is. Give us a wave, Sam. Sam's helping us on the sideline camera today. So anyway, first up action today is PL2. And I'll go straight over to Mackenzie, essentially to take us through the team list for the Northern District team.
Yeah, thanks, Luke. It's pretty standard lineup for us today that we've had sort of throughout the season. So yeah, Ashton in goals. He did play first grade against Sutho in our makeup game on Wednesday night and had an absolute blast. So good to see him back in our 2 squad. We've got Benari, Ash, Riley, and Ryan, who are our two of our strikers that you'll see sort of running around up front for us, with Tim, Nick Gallagher, Sam Watkins, Ashton, Milan, Cooper, who will be our DM, running around the middle today, followed by Aman, Nathan, and Jamie. Leading the team in the dugout is Harai.
And quickly over to you, Steve-O, to cover the Sutho team.
Yeah, so I'll go through it quickly. We've got Dan Bryan, our goalkeeper, our brick wall in there. Zach McGregor, Hayden Neal, Louis Olsen, Matty Vine. So we've got a pretty young, dynamic squad here in PL2. Darcy Cast, Olivard Bolivard running through the wings. Matty Thompson, Isaac Olsen, Donk as ever strong at the back. Toby Jennings, Captain Wade Tonner and Mason Neal. And we've got our Grant Holyman, our coach, in the box.
Great, and how's the table going? So it's pretty crammed at the top in PL2 this year.
Yeah, so looking at the table, it's pretty close between, we've got Northwest Strikers, Sutho, Union and Moorebank holding out the top 4. So it's a pretty close one in that regard.
And the action's underway already.
Strong entry there by Northern District. Good out there, boys.
Yeah. And Jason, you did mention that a few of your young guys are playing in a 2 squad similar to us, and I think it's great to see some of those young players that have come through juniors, work their way up through maybe PL3 and SL2 and are sort of making their way into the higher grades. It's good to see and healthy for hockey.
No, it really is. So like our goalkeeper, Dan, he started off in SL3.
Yeah. Oh no,
SL2, sorry. Yeah. Down years ago, I actually trained him in his first year, and now look at him, he's up there and I'm still in SL1.
Yeah, it's good to see. The Northern District's just patient with the ball here, just knocking it around, looking forward, and this Sutherland defence is not letting up.
Yeah, just waiting for the error just there. Just
yeah.
Quick foot. not afraid just to wait back, so though. That's one of the things that the club's very, very strong for. Just wait and see,
Yeah.
and force those errors.
Good. So far, Northern Districts not being able to find anything sort of coming past the halfway, but just happy to knock it around. So they're holding their structure very, very well at the moment. Lamont pushing forward with the ball.
Very good run there. Strong tackle.
That's a good
there.
tackle. That's a very good tackle.
Well, let's see what the Southern defence can do here.
Long ball from Ashton to Arsh. And that's another good tackle from the Southern defence.
I'm really have to rely on these numbers today. I'm so blind. It's ironic. I know all the players, but I can't see them from afar. Very good over. Mason Hill on the ball here. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, goal to Sutherland.
That's a good goal.
Very good goal there. Mason Hill pick up the ball inside the 25. Quick drop to the left. Very, very good finish there.
And that is some smart hockey, good finishing. Instead of taking that goalie one-on-one, he does wait for the player that's running through. Simple pass across and then an easy slide into an open goal. Cooper moving through the middle here.
Whoa, a few hacks there.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. This is PL2, not SL1. Save there by Bryant. Good glove out.
Guess whilst we're getting in the action here, Northern Districts have another opportunity at the top of the circle. Let's play it back.
Straight over the back line for a 16.
So Mackenzie, let's tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I've been playing hockey for about 10 years now. Been at districts for majority of them. Yeah, playing mostly PL2. So I've just been overseas and come back. So yeah, back into the PL3, trying to get my way back into it. Because yeah, once you go away for a few weeks, you lose all that hockey fitness, and getting out there again is very, very difficult. So
was it an overseas holiday?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, it was.
Well, that's self-inflicted then.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But no, it's great to be back playing, and especially on days like today, we've finally got a bit of sun, a bit of warm weather, compared to the last few Saturdays where it's just been cold, wet, and rainy. So
the season of hockey.
Yeah. And Steve-O, before so they push it through, that was Zach McGregor there. Just couldn't find the person inside the circle,
no.
But you were saying before, Steve-O, that it's good to see the young guys coming through, and particularly in the grades. I mean, we've got Lewis Olsen down there, just playing on this right.
Yeah, right forward, right wing.
Right wing at the moment. Lewis is still in the under-16s. In fact, last night he scored 4 goals in under-16 Metro.
Yeah, no, he's one of those once in a kind of 5-year gem, we'll call him, that every now and then you get that one player that comes through. Northern Districts has got an attack just outside the circle here.
He's just come back from under-18 nationals as well, after playing under-16 nationals earlier in the year. So, yeah, he is a generational talent. Although his brother today is playing first grade. Isaac, I think Lewis actually played first grade during the week.
He did.
And Isaac gets the opportunity today.
Yeah, so between the two brothers, there is plenty of talent between those two Olsen boys. But no, it was funny. Last year we tried to have him in SL1 to start off. It was his first year of men's. Put him down on the card for SL1 first game. and before I know it, he's in PL2 that same day. So
Yeah.
never got to play with him.
Yeah. And it's good, especially at a club, to have, you know, not one, but, you know, 2, 3, 4 members of the family all playing through the club and playing similar grades. It's good.
Ironically, just in the game beforehand, you going up against 2 bollards. We got the 3rd bollard out here.
Okay, yeah.
So Brad and Hewan were in the PL3 team. You
Yep.
got Oliver here. So, and then the 4th one, Reese, plays tonight in SO1, my team. So,
Yep.
again, as you're saying, having that family just come through, that's what making a club's about.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
As many players. Oh, here we go. Sutherland got the ball on the baseline here, waiting for the waiting. Great tackle there by Districts.
Both teams quickly back to setting their structure. In a game with a lot of turnovers, I think it's very important that both teams, I sort of think, you know, need to turn around, set up quickly, get their structure, and then, you know, find players like this who's wide open in the middle and able to distribute a ball straight up the guts. So
There's some good work there from Tonner through to McGregor, trying to find Mason Neal up high in the circle again, but just couldn't connect. Mason almost apologises there, knows how good a ball that was.
yeah. Balls on the 45 through the middle like that don't come very often, so. Saman back to Cooper. Oh, a bit of a missed pass there.
Bollard.
Bollard on the run here, taking him on. Got the pace. Oh. Okay, I was waiting for the whistle to go for that short corner, but
That was a little bit messy, wasn't it?
when the ball just simply sits there and Oliver just takes it and has the shot,
Yeah, got a bit messy. I thought they might have got a penalty corner at the top, but the umpire was playing play on, and he managed to put it to the goalkeeper's right for goal number 2, and Sutherland leads 2-0 with just over 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, and well done to Sutherland and the umpires. You know, as the three of us said, we'd wait for that whistle to go, but as soon as that ball popped out, Sutherland striker there didn't wait an extra second. He cracked that ball and found the back of the net and was rewarded.
So, Mackenzie, got a bit of a question for you. As a goalkeeper, my mindset would be if I get 2 goals against me, I kind of go on my shell. I kind of put my head down, kick myself. But as a field player, what goes through your mind if you're down 2 goals?
Realistically, it's sort of just like keep focusing on the job, because where the 2 goals come from, you can sort of, you know, recognize that, you know, it's just 2 mistakes, 2 small mistakes, but it's really important in games like this and, you know, hockey across the board that if a mistake happens, it's turn around, go again. You don't sort of want to back away from the challenge, especially against, you know, we look at the table before, those top 4 teams, if you go into your shell, you'll cop it.
Yep.
The teams, you know, like Sutho, your Moorbanks, you know, Norwest Strikers, they know how to take advantage of teams that just back away. District slowly trying to work the ball back out of their half here. Riley Dorman on the break here. Got a defender with him.
And the shot straight across the side. No, calling for a backstick.
Backstick, yeah.
He showed some speed there, Riley, didn't he, to get in behind the line?
He did his quick up front.
It's interesting, I've seen a lot of PL2 play this year, obviously, filming. Blake Sharp has been playing up front, which I thought I talked to him about having a nosebleed from spending so much time up there.
No, I was having a chat with Donk Sharp before. I was having a chat with Donk before about what his game plan was today, and I pretty much said to him, I go, if he goes in the back line and throws me a few overheads, I'll buy him a beer.
I think that's the standard across most grades. You know, give me a gem of a pass and you're rewarded with a beer.
Look, if we really, really want to break down his actual contract as men's convener to player, what I offer him each week, it's a KFC Zinger box for every overhead and goal he scores.
Sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
But the ironic part is he's playing fullback today, so we're not going to see how that goes.
Hey, still early days. Still early days. Good
Toby
find.
just working up the line here. Good ball up the line to Mace. Just unlucky on that trap there on the 25.
Given away by Cooper. Counter-attack chance here for Sutho. Moving down the right. They find that right overlapping half.
Unlucky there with Hayden. Just couldn't get into that circle there.
There's a very good tackle there. Stop at the end by Adam Benari.
Yeah.
Hayden Neal's got plenty of first grade experience. He tried to turn on him, but he was just too good.
Some patient play here by Sutherland. Over to Toby on the wing. To Oliver in the centre. Just waiting to find that perfect angle. That open spot that they can penetrate through.
Showing a lot of patience, aren't they, with the back three? Tonner back to Sharp. Across to Jennings. Down to Hayden Neal.
Just unlucky with that pass.
Just didn't quite get enough on it, did he? Northern Districts with the quick overhead, but too many people in that space.
Sutherland are really finding moving down this right-hand side of the field. They're finding that pocket free a lot of the time, which is really, really good attacking hockey. They're patiently moving it around the back, waiting for that high striker to make the lead, and then zinging that ball down the sideline. It's positive looks from them.
Of course, Mackenzie, you played in the game before this, and
Yep.
I don't mention that first quarter, but there was a couple of those pocket positions where Jimmy Mulcair, he just has a habit of doing it, was able to sneak down and then along the baseline early.
Yeah, yeah. Caught us sleeping a few times, and credit to him. A striker that's able to recognise that sleeping defence and get a step or two in front of the defender always has the advantage. So yeah, good to see and hard to play against. Benari to Nathan to Cooper, spins around the middle, beats two, still going.
Wild tackles as well. Beat the two, couldn't beat the third, but regained back in that centre position.
Nick Gallagher out wide to Nathan, and Districts just reset. Patterson to Benari. Back to Patterson. Happy to knock this ball around, over to Benari.
Some 2-on-1 work down the sideline here by Sutherland.
Nathan finding Jamie Langham there on the right side.
Just over 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
All right, to Patterson.
under 20 seconds to go here. So there's not going to wait. I'm just going to pass it around the back line, I reckon. No, going overhead. Straight to the centre. With 10 seconds to go, I just would have passed it back.
They run the risk here of... Oh.
Just out of time.
Wade Tonner using a bit of his soccer skills there at the end just to slow the clock down.
Oh, the Sutherland special.
Well, that's quarter time here at Tradies Hockey Park. Round 14 of the Sydney Hockey Men's Premier League action. This is PL2. Commentators Mackenzie Cole, Jason Stevens and Luke Domro. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second quarter. Welcome back to the second quarter. PL2 action here at Tradies Hockey Park. Don't forget, everybody that's listening or tuning in, please leave a comment on the chat. We would like to include that comment and include you in the stream today, include you in the action. We'll put the best comments on screen so you can share with the world. But please leave a comment of support. If you like the commentators, make sure you leave them a good note for us as well.
And if you don't like us, let us know too.
We might not share that on screen, but yes, please get involved in the action. We love to create a community around these events.
Strong start here by Lewis Olsen down the sideline. Just taking it to the corner, just waiting patiently.
He did try to take on two there at the end, but wait, let me get the music. Novice error.
That's right. I could say Lewis, but I couldn't say past the blue pole, so I just assumed that he was running through with the ball.
Got past one, not the second.
We actually need to start a campaign to remove the pole.
Oh, I've been saying for years that make the pole and make the light post all perspex so we can actually see through it.
I'm thinking of those ones that go up and down.
Yeah.
The old Adelaide Oval style, remember? You're all probably too young for those light posts in Adelaide, but anyway.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not that old. I'm not that. But no, in all seriousness, I've been at this club this, 25 years now, and that green pole is still really annoying every game. Sitting on the sideline I hear. Lewis also making a breakaway here. He's going to pass central. Ooh.
Good breakdown there from Adam Benari. You see Isaac here on the right is free. Finds the ball just outside the circle.
Great tackle,
Great tackle by Tim Marks. The distinct headband, you'll be able to pick him from a mile away.
Oh, I was going to go with the mullet more than the headband.
Oh, yeah.
That's definite party at the back, business at the front.
I'm of that older generation. I think the mullet should be banned. But
mate, as a school teacher, all I do is tell kids at school to shave their heads or cut their hair because the mullets. I'm with you on that one, Luke.
Maybe we need to get some comments on the stream about hairstyles.
Yeah, I reckon.
If you're listening in, show us you're listening by giving your thoughts on some of the modern hairstyles.
Yeah, we'll do a poll. Should Steve-O get a mullet?
I reckon you could rock one.
Beard included, or
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
full send?
Yeah.
So Donks, I mean, Blake is having a bit of a rest out on that side now. Ton has moved to centre back for Sutherland. So what do you think, Mackenzie, Northern District need to do to get back in this game?
Yeah, I think it really is a tale of two cities. So I think Sutherland, when they turn the ball over and are counter-attacking off the Northern District's mistakes, look extremely dangerous, really, really good. And so I think on the flip side for us, it's just, you know, we're sort of, you know, we're making it hard on ourselves. We're the ones sort of, you know, forcing the mistakes. And then Sutherland pouncing on it very well. So just avoid the turnovers in the middle just like that. Because as we can see now, Sutherland have another counter-attack and they're moving the ball very quickly down the field here.
Oh, unlucky there, being able to keep it in. Oh, that was a horrible overhead, but it worked.
Good by Nathan there. Just to be calm, he had three guys around him, beats another one and just recycles it out the back to Ashton. Across to Tim.
Plenty of time on that ball there.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing that even the juniors need to learn about in hockey. Just don't rush. Be confident on yourself. Be able to go back and forth along that back line. Because if there's nothing open, there's no point in throwing it away.
Yeah.
So plenty of time here by Blake Sharp. Throws the ball away. Exactly what I was talking about.
Yep.
Oh, a bit of argy-bargy there by Oliver Boulevard.
We've got some of our first comments in. I think I'll have to get Josh to move to the comment screen and share this one. Sounds like a friend of yours, Steve-o.
More than likely. Any money, they're probably telling me to get it. Don't get a mullet.
And again, another Northern District collision causes a Southern counter-attack. Isaac just outside the circle.
Fantastic play there. Can't get into that circle. Very, very strong defense there by Districts.
And I think this competition here between Tim and Luke is going to be extremely good for the rest of today. Two quality players, a quality defender, a quality striker. It's going to be a good contest for the rest of the match.
Ball to Blake Sharp here, just running in.
A good coverage by Ryan Clattenball.
Seems like we should get that comment up if we can. The long one.
Oh, so as a completely impartial third party with no stakes in a poll, I do not think Steve should get a mullet. Just so everyone is aware, that is my wife actually making that comment. So, yeah, more than happy to oblige if the wife says no.
Bit of an ambitious ball through the middle.
Yeah, but a very, very nice touch there to find leg for a 4.
This game is showing some similarities to the prior game, actually. Early 2-0 lead.
Then it slows down and then...
Then it slows down. Northern District might make quite a comeback here if it plays out the same.
Great ball down there to the baseline.
Good leave for a long corner.
I think that's just one bit of the difference between the two teams today. The Districts are able to just get that ball out wide, get it down to the baseline, whereas Sutherland just, as you were saying before, they just go for that the choke hold in that centre, get the turnover and make a breakaway.
Siaman Turns it over, but does put in a good second effort to stop that ball from moving down.
Overhead there by Lewis. Looking for his brother, but can't find him.
And good pick up by Tim Marks to Nathan now. Finds Ryan Clattenball. Picked up by Nick Gallagher. Great tackle.
Great tackle there by Jono.
That is a very good tackle.
So the Mr. Orange Shoes over there, Jono Krepp, he started the year in SL1, worked his way up to PL3. Now he's getting his back to PL2. So he was out last year injured had surgery on his wrist, did his knee. So it's a very, very good story to see him back up in PL2 this year.
It is very good. I mean, you saw how much frustration was on his face when he was sitting on the sidelines last year for most of the year.
I think it's got to be one of the worst feelings ever. Injured, and you just want to be out there with the boys on the field, you know, playing hockey, and you just can't. Your body won't let you.
Lewis.
And they say hockey isn't a contact sport.
Lewis was going through no matter what, then, I think.
And I don't think Arsh is moving no matter what, so.
The immovable wall jack and the immovable brick wall.
Tonner across the Krepp. Finds Olsen. Actually just misses Olsen. I think Grant will have Isaac doing some extra trap practice prior to first grade today.
Ashton Patterson finds Cooper in the middle. Finds Nick Gallagher on the right side of the field. Ashton with the ball now. Unable to find Ryan, and Sutherland turn it over. It's a good press from Sutherland. They're holding their ground well. They're not, no one, you know, in their front three sort of popping out of place. It's a good team press that they have in the middle.
Yeah, and it's just something that they've worked on for years at this level. You see them on Tuesday and Thursday nights at training. It's always just they start off with a game situation, 5-on-5, 6-on-6, and it's always just seeing that press just move laterally, move forward. But you never, as you say, you never see one breakaway and kind of open up that middle.
Yeah. And credit to them, you know, that's why they're such, you know, such higher place on the second grade table.
Great pick up there by Ollie in the middle. Send it out to Matt Thompson, back to Ollie in the centre.
Good strength there to hold the ball and recycle it.
Back out on the wing to Krepp. Bit of a throwaway ball, but unlucky there. We've kind of regressed back into this, let's see if we can throw the ball 40 metres from both sides at the moment, just to see, feeling it out, see what they can get, see if there's a mistrap somewhere.
That's a good pick up by Amman there to win that ball, one-on-one contest, especially in that side when you've got, you know, Southern players moving forward. It's important to win those ones, you know, win your ones and do your job.
Fantastic bring down there by Blake Sharp.
Great bring down.
He must clearly want his KFC today.
He must have heard the commentary somehow.
Oh, that's an overhead that goes down on his contract.
And my daughter happens to be working at KFC at the moment, so I'll have to ring ahead with an
go.
order. See if she can deliver it down. We might need a bit of chicken by the end of the day. If you're out nearby today and you're watching, make sure you come down to the ground. This is a special day, back to Souther Day. They're paying tribute to the 2004 PL1 and PL2 teams, both champions in the same year, both premiers. We'll have more to say about that later. But the bar is open, and there's 2 chilled kegs on offer today.
Oh, I know where I'll be at halftime.
The commentary could get interesting for fair one.
It's already interesting enough. We'll just make it even better. Might put Craig out of a job. Craig, if you're listening.
Your job is guaranteed.
Yeah, he can have it.
Sutherland here threatening the circle. He's got a lot of space to move this ball here.
Great trap.
Good pick up by Nick Gallagher. Another one of the young juniors that's worked his way from 14s all the way up through to our
Unlucky
16s.
there with that pass. Would have been a great breakaway just then.
It was a nice pass from Riley in the middle.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite trap it on the outside. But that was positive.
Time here with Hayden on the sideline. Just waits. Good ball, but his brother just couldn't get to it in time.
I love the shot there. I missed it. He was really disappointed that his brother just halted on his lead.
And you know they'll be talking about it later, you know? The interesting family dinner.
I can see it now. Mason just be like, you should have thrown it closer to him. Hayden just turn around and say, you got to run more.
He's like, you're back there playing defenders. I'm doing all the running up front. Oh. A mistimed overhead there. Strikes Lewis. Well above the knees. I don't think it's going to bother him.
Hear the call from Sutherland to stay up here, so it'll be very interesting to see how both teams work this ball. Great tackle from Lewis.
Great tackle there. Takes it to the baseline, gets the ball in. And for, oh, I thought I was going to call a goal just then. I thought it went
me
in.
too. I thought it did as well.
Got a bit of confusion here. Not sure what's going on.
Umpires chatting to each other.
And it's a 16 call.
But again, you can see the threat by Lewis. Whenever he gets that ball, he's looking to drive to the circle, and he's very, very silky with his skills.
Very strong on the tomahawk too, so...
Yeah, as a goalkeeper, I do not like being in goals when he shoots those ones. Just too far forward there for Tim, unable to pick it up on that sideline.
I think we're getting some more comments around the mullets.
Great
on the
ball.
stream too.
Great ball by Toby over there to Donkey. For those unsure why we call him Donkey, no one knows, we just do. But his name is Blake Sharp.
Oh, here we go. Districts on the counter attack. They find Jamie Langham on the break, and it's thrown away.
Good cover there by Hayden Neal. Just put it out, just to slow it down a bit. 90 seconds to go.
Ashton does find Jamie Langham on the right again.
Just able to keep it just in.
Oh, and Sharpie keeps that in. Great tackle.
Great tackle.
It's only 1 minute left in the second quarter.
Pick up by Adam Benari.
He's having a good game today.
He is. It's his first one back, actually. He's been overseas all season as well. Very similar stories. First one back.
And he brings it out against Sutherland. It's one of those ones you have to bring it.
Oh, you have to.
Pick up here. Matt just throws it back to Hayden. Hayden's just holding it out. Back to Matt Thompson.
Well worked across.
Cross there to Mason Neal.
Mason's just looking for his lead. He's like, Hayden, where are you?
Back to Blake Sharp. Is Blake going to... No, he's going to cross off. He's going to do it from overhead. See if he can throw it to the baseline. 15 seconds to go. Hayden's got just outside the 25. Hits it in.
Oh.
And with that, that will probably bring close to the half.
Yeah, it's half time here at Tradies Hockey Park. Before we go, but we're going to have to put up some of these comments on the mullets. Mags. You can always rely on Mags. I think she's our #1 supporter on the streams.
What do we got here? You're all doing well. All doing a great job, guys. As far as mullets go, it all relates to how it looks on each face. It suits well. Others, no way. Safe to say, Mags, I'm glad you're watching the game, and I will say one thing. I do not think a mullet would suit your son, Jeff.
I think
he looks
Jeff,
better
to be fair,
having a shaved head.
would struggle to grow a mullet. Anyway, that is halftime here at Tradies Hockey Park. Sutherland lead 2-0 in Premier League 2 action. We'll be back shortly for the second half. Until then, feel free to keep on keeping those comments in. We'll share them on screen and talk to you all again soon. Welcome back to Tradies Hockey Park, Sylvania. My name's Luke Domro. I'm here with Mackenzie Cole and Jason Stevens, or Stevo.
That is me.
Our famous Sutherland men's convener. For back to Saturday 2024. It's half time. I think we've even got some footage of you guys here at the moment.
Yeah, my beautiful
Looking all,
mug.
Yeah, everyone can decide now if the
Yeah.
face suits the mullet.
We
I think it
we
does.
call that a reverse mullet, don't we? The beard.
The beard. Oh, this will never come off.
Well, third quarter starts here. Sutherland are up to a 2-goal nil, but it was a little bit more even in the second quarter.
Definitely more even in that second quarter. Northern Districts had some great play up, coming up that across the sideline, holding the ball just out a bit. They're starting exactly the same way as they started or finished the last quarter.
And there's that contest again, Lewis on Tim. Yeah, one to keep our eyes on today for sure.
Definitely a good matchup.
Yeah. See Southern sliding as a unit. District struggling to find that penetrating ball through the lines. Benari now moving forward through the line. And a great tackle. Recovered by Cooper.
Good pick up there by Lewis. Going for his usual trademark run. Takes him down to that baseline. Starts to cut in. But there's just no one there for that pickup. But he's managed to win that prem. Yep. Managed to get that short corner. All right, let's get a bet on. Where are we going?
You flicking? You gotta.
I'm going to call. It'll be a drag flick. I'm going to call.
It's got to be Olsen.
No. I'm not saying who. I'm going to say where. I'm going to go bottom right.
Oh,
So
I was going to go the same.
you're going to go the
I was
same?
going to go the same.
I'll change it. I'll go bottom left.
Okay.
It's actually quite a strong battery.
Very strong battery up there.
You've got Zach McGregor or Lewis Olsen. Both, I think, have scored the same amount of goals this year too. So
do you fight for it at the top there to call for the ball?
I'll flip a coin.
go to McGregor. Bottom right. Oh, keeper's left, sorry.
A lot of stick, a lot of stick. Two great saves by Ashton. Gets low very, very early.
Yep.
Makes himself big there.
You did
Is
get
that
the call right. No,
what you do?
Oh, look, I'm not going to lie. If I was doing it, I would not dive down because
Okay.
I can't get back up. I'm going to go top left this time. We're going to change it up.
Okay. Yeah, I think it does need to go high.
Back to McGregor.
Just
passes off
ball
to
got
Olsen.
underneath his stick.
Oh.
Unlucky.
And here we go. District's off with a counter attack. Cooper finds a very long ball to Clads.
Oliver's running back. Oh,
That's
good
a
touch
great
there by Oliver.
That's a very good touch.
Not sure if it was his foot or his stick, but he managed to get a touch to it.
Umpire says stick there. The 25 call.
He's seen his dad do that a few times over the years.
And Ash carrying the ball here.
Good jab there. Great pick up by Olsen here, running the one-handed. A 3-on-1 pretty much. Just waiting, holding up that play. Here comes his older brother, Isaac. Passes back to Mason. Back out to Isaac here. Good ball
That's a
across to
great
Oliver.
ball.
Oh. Good goal. Just a bit of a miscommunication there, a missed trap at the top of the middle of the circle there. Mason picks it up and just tomahawks it straight into that top corner.
He wasn't missing from there, was he?
No.
That's his second goal of the game, and Sutherland take a 3-goal lead with 13 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mason got the first goal. Oh.
Good scramble there by Northern Districts just to hold up that play then.
Yeah. And Steve, you did mention in the second quarter that it's important that these players do, you know, moving the ball around the back, that they're comfortable. And you can see Arsh there. I think that just comes. He panicked a little bit and ended up throwing it straight into the Southern striker's stick, who one touch and found the net.
Just holding up play here, or unlucky there by Districts not to get that trap.
It's very solid at the back, Zach McGregor. He's played a lot of first grade as well. The last 2
Overhead
years.
hit. Oh, donkey. That was the worst overhead I think I've ever seen. You are demoted for that.
We'll have to put that in the highlights reel during the week.
So in SO1, we have a fines book. And it's a $10 fine every time you can't get an overhead off the ground. And my fullbacks are literally, they're sponsoring our end of season trip.
I think that's the best way to do it.
Exactly.
And your strikers, do you have a fine for them, punishment for them?
What, for missing a goal?
Yeah.
Oh, look, we don't usually get up to the top of the circle that much.
Okay.
I think after that effort, I might have to cancel the KFC order.
Yeah, he just acknowledged that. He put his stick up then, just saying sorry, but I'm not sure if it was towards the team or the fact he's not getting KFC. They're just working it out the back here, Districts. No need to rush at the moment. They're just trying to find the right play. Ball back to Tony here. Just walking it across, walking it up, taking his time. If you're going to do that one touch there, Mason, it's got to be hard.
And Cooper here moving down the right side of the field.
There's another young talent just come onto the field for Sutho, Bryn Fuller. Bryn, is this his first second grade game?
I think this is.
Second grade debut, coming off the bench.
I know he's been named bench, but I don't think he actually got on. Oh, no, that's a lie. Sorry, he did. He got on for a few minutes about 2 weeks ago. So this must be his second time in PL2 now. Back to...
Oh, it's a good slider.
Here we go, Bryn picking up the ball, running it. Unlucky there. That was good play by Sutherland. Great slider back to that middle, but just unable to pick it up. See, that's the Bryn, the one with the headband. That's the one I was talking about before. Being your first year at Sutherland, being in the under-16s, and that's one thing I'm happy that we're able to do here. We're able to push the juniors up when they show the commitment, they show that effort, and he's able to hold his own.
Yeah, and I did just play against him then in third grade as well, and he's good junior to come up through the ranks. And so, Steve, I guess if you're sitting on the bench there and he's about to come on, what sort of advice are you giving him?
Look, the one bit of advice I gave him in his very, very first game, mainly about his stature, was, mate, you're going up against men here, don't run at them, run around them.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing, the difference between that junior and the men's grade is the ability to actually take on a player, and not, I don't mean by actually taking him on physically, by moving it around and moving them away from the ball. Because obviously the further down the grade you go, the older the player, the wiser the player, the actual greater the wingspan.
Yeah.
So I remember one of his games was versus Glebe, and he was coming up against one of their fullbacks and had about a 2.5 metre reach on him. So I was like, mate, you've got to go around him. You can't go through him here.
There's a little bit hit and hope then. How do they make their way through?
Yeah, it's again, those rare balls are sort of hard to find, but Sutherland, I think, at the moment are finding very, very good structure. So it's just, we're finding success with the overheads and the long balls, but we really just need to work it through the lines. Just find your half, find your inner, find your high striker. That's a great tackle by Nathan here. Sam Watkins, to Riley Dorman.
Good save there by Dan.
Very good save. Strong stick.
And very quick on the up again. Here we go, just building up that sideline. Matt Thompson with the ball here. Unlucky, just turns it over. Well, delayed card here. It's John O'Crep running off for his card. Again, in SO1, that would be a good fine. Not sure what the fines up here in PL2 are.
Sam Watkins gets the ball.
Good trap there by Wade though on that baseline. Gets it to Lewis here. Good play there, Mason on the breakaway. He's got Matt Thompson on his left. Just needed to push that a bit harder.
Great pickup by Adabinari. Oh, turned around again.
Isaac's on the ball again. Back to Mason. Out to Zach McGregor here. Matt Thompson's on the ball. Taking it goal side. Oh. Straight across. And a tap in there by Mr. Olsen. That was a very, very, very good run there by Matt Thompson on that sideline. Just taking it right to the goalkeeper and then straight across for an easy tap in there by Lewis.
That's 4-0 to Sutherland here at Tradies Hockey Park. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. This round 14 clash in Premier League 2.
And Luke, as you said before, it's back to Sutherland Day. Come down to the ground. You know, the beers are flowing. The weather's good. Sutherland are winning.
Commentary's fantastic.
Commentary's good. Fantastic. And it's also good to see, you know, during the quarter time and the halftime breaks, the amount of juniors that get out on the field and just have a run around as well. You know, families are out there having a run around, so.
I love that, except, you know, as a parent of young kids, when you're seeing them out there smacking balls without shin guards and mouth guards and all those sorts of things. I forgot to say, though, remember, the bar's open, the kegs are cold. There's a couple of them. And, most importantly, the Kookaburras are playing tonight, just after 9 p.m, I think.
Yeah, 9:15 kickoff.
And the party's kicking on. So there's a DJ as soon as we're finished tonight. And then the Kookaburra's on the big screen here in the clubhouse after 9 p.m. So if you're in the area, and I'm sure, Steve-O, you'll be coming back from your SL game. Do we have to get permission on the commentary?
Gallagher finds a man. Oh, just not enough on it.
Just a quick out here by Sutherland. I just want to get that ball turned back over. Hayden's got plenty of time on this run.
Oh, that's a great
Finds
ball.
Lewis right down the baseline. But just can't get it to... Oh, re-picks it back up. And wins Sutherland the short corner there. And to answer your question before, Luke, yes, 99.9% chance. I'll have to speak with the boss to see if I'm allowed back.
Well, the benefit of this interactive streaming here is that we get to ask permission now.
Oh, I've got the phone right next to me. I'm just waiting for it to go off.
Aaron, if you're listening, just a comment to whether Steve-O can go out tonight or...
And I'm also pretty certain she's also shared the link to her mum up in Byron Bay. So, Kim, if you're listening, hello.
So they've got the same batteries lined up.
I'm going to go glove side, glove middle, onto the postie.
Okay, it's a pretty good shout.
Oh, fantastic play there.
That was very rehearsed, very well done, very well executed.
So straight to the top of the circle, slip left, back to a runner on the right side. That was fantastic play.
Did we get the replay?
We got the replay.
It's already gone, yes.
I know, it's very quick, but there was another good run in there by Lewis Olsen for his goal.
So how many is that for? 2 for Lewis, 2 for Mason,
and 1 for Ollie. If either Lewis or Mace get another goal, I saw Hannah running around before. She can get a quick photo and put him on the wall for the hat trick.
Well, Lewis actually scored 4 last night, so that's 6 for the weekend.
And I still hate to say it, Northern Districts, I still think he's got a few in him.
There was a story of a young girl, though, this morning in under-10s at the new Crescent synthetic field that Glebe has opened this year. And I won't mention any names, but it was this girl's 10th birthday during the week. And I think she's keen on a kitten. And apparently, her father, who might not be so keen on the kitten, said if you score 10 goals today, you can have a kitten.
How many goals would we get?
She hasn't scored a lot this season, but she was 6 goals up very early in the game, apparently. I heard this from the coach of the under-10 team. And her father was sweating on the sideline.
Oh, good cover there by Wade. That would have been a good breakaway by Northern District.
Oh, soccer. Did you play this morning?
So Northern Districts have the ball just in the middle. Quick ball over to Sam there, but Blake was just in the right position at the right time.
So she didn't quite get the kitten, but she made her father sweat.
Well, I have 4 cats. Do you want one? No, again, if the wife is listening, she'll probably say, I can't give the cats away.
Oh.
No, everyone's got to be 5. Play the rules, boys. Because if that was allowed to be played on and I was in goals then, I'm pretty sure I would have said some horrible things to those umpires. I try my hardest on commentary to bite my tongue, but on that field, it's a different story.
Oh, for sure.
Just 20 seconds left of this third quarter, so they just need to just hold it up for a second. Just wait. Send it over. Great touch there. That would have been a good pick up by Isaac. Would have had a one-on-one with about 5 seconds to go then.
So that's the buzzer for three-quarter time here. In PL2, Sutherland have a commanding lead at 5-0. We'll be back shortly for the final quarter. The teams are coming out for the final quarter. Remember to stick around after this stream PL1 action. Sutherland are top of the table in PL1 this year. Undefeated so far, which is very unusual, but so are Ryde, which makes the next game in 2 weeks' time very interesting.
And it looks like at the moment with the PL1 ladder, we got, as Luke was saying, Sutho undefeated on the top there. But Ryde have a game in hand at the moment. Bit scary when you always have a game in hand.
Pretty impressive for and against too for Sutherland. But I must say, Sutherland have got a challenging run home. So they have Bye, Ryde, Norwest Strikers, and then Moorbank.
Which is Ryde and Moorbank in your last 3 games in the lead into finals is always a scary idea.
2 of them are primetime games, 6:30. That's the Ryde and the Moorbank game. And then the final home game of the year is here in 3 weeks' time. Saying Mackenzie, we've spoken a lot about Sutherland and some of the youth coming through. Northern Districts have a lot of youth as well.
We do, yeah.
Particularly in that first grade squad.
Yeah, a lot of the young guys. Lewis Gifford-Cock, who also would have been away with the other Lewis at 18s Nationals recently, along with Finn Healy, who's currently out injured. But yeah, like as Steve and I spoke about, the juniors coming through the ranks on either side is good. You can see here 196 just in front of us. Ashton getting the ball is also one of our juniors coming through. Sam Watkins in the middle, 73, and Nick Gallagher on the bench, who's got the #1, are all, you know, under the age of 18 and coming through, which is super, super healthy to see.
It's not fair, is it, Steve-O?
It's not.
We tend to use our body a little bit more in the lower grades. Where we can lack our skills.
Look, I wouldn't say we lack skills in the lower grade. It's just the fact that the ball moves faster than we do. So the only way we can prevent that is by going through a player. Bit of a turnover there by Districts in the middle, straight to Isaac. But again, another turnover by Isaac. Any more chat there, Mr. Oliver, and you'll be sent off again.
Keep those comments coming in too. Understand there's some more comments for the more votes for your mullet, Steve-O. Your wife will be getting very worried about this. We'll share it in a second.
Great hold-up play there in the middle. Great run by Lewis. Just unlucky on that pickup.
And again, Souther really utilising that deep right pocket in the attack. They're finding a lot of success there every single time. Arsh on the ball now. Again, another
Ooh, bit of a
that'll be, yeah.
Cheese, we reckon, or a bit of a green? Nah, just the green. Good pickup, especially on the back stick. Strong tackle there. Pick up at Mason, just taking it on the run. Looking a bit congested though. Right
Yeah.
idea, get the ball forward,
Yeah.
but Southo just all went straight to the middle. You need to utilise that space there. Every time Lewis has gone down to that baseline, it's been 2-on-1, 3-on-1, drawing you, the Northern Districts guys out, but just a bit of a waste then.
Yeah, and you can see it on both teams as well. You've got, you know, and our guys, you know, following Southo into the middle, and you've got, you know, 10 players standing in the middle of the field and not a lot of width being used. So Districts here just trying to work the clock down to get back to full man. And you'll see maybe Souther will call the press in a second. They'll wait for that.
Isaac on the run here, taking players on.
That's a good two-team by Aman Rupa and Ryan
Good
Claddenball.
control, good control.
Aman still has that ball in the middle.
Just held up there by Zach McGregor. Now, Mackenzie, I think the most important question of the day is about to be asked.
Okay.
What is your pre-game ritual?
Pre-game ritual.
Yeah.
Me personally or the team?
Either or.
Okay. team. Usually we get in the change room, bump some tunes. 2000s disco never goes wrong.
Yeah, right.
Never goes wrong. And then, you know, chat about what we're doing as a team, what our role is, individual.
Run here from Ollie. Good ball across to Isaac here on the back stick. Oh! Just unlucky there by Matt Thompson on the post there.
Really just, yeah, unfortunate. Didn't get the stick down quick enough, I don't think.
To be fair, he cracked it in there.
Oh, yeah, no. That came flying.
Look, I think there was only one person in all of Sutherland that would have been able to get a goal from that, and that would have been Jeff Noy. He would have been able to dive on his belly. He's renowned at this club for doing that.
Okay.
And he would have been able to get that goal.
Jeff, we know you're listening, so feel free to, you know, add your comments on that, or if his mother wants to comment as well.
I know his sister's here. We can ask her for an interview. So yeah, you're saying 2000s disco?
Oh, yep. 2000s disco. And then, yeah, just having a team chat, knowing what each individual role is. You know, hockey's a simple game. Receive, move, pass. That's all you got to do. So, yeah, have a chat, and then it's always a team warm-up. Yep. Always a team warm-up. I'm pretty sure that's the same across the grades. And then, yeah, on the field for a hit-up and keep the vibes high.
Yeah,
keep
good.
the vibes high.
Look, I'd say very, very similar thing here with Sutho.
Sure.
PL 1, 2, and 3. Love the tunes. Love getting in that change room early.
Yeah.
Get the just ball out wide here, taking it down to the baseline, and he's taking himself out. Mason won the ball on that sideline there. Sends it back. Just holding it out.
It's a great ball across the
Across
field.
the Wade. Wade back to Donk. Bryn on the pickup. Just a bit too high there, Bryn. Yeah, as I was saying, so PL 1, 2, 3 love getting in together. They get in there early, get the tunes going, get the feel for the game, as you're saying, that idea, the mentality, the pass,
Yeah.
that. But then you go down to the lower grades. If we get a full strength team for 4s and 5s, that's our pre-game ritual. Just
Okay.
hoping we get a team. The amount of times you rock up to a game and you see 4 or 5 going, crap, do I have a team?
Yeah.
And you look out there, yes, they're all out in the field already playing.
Okay. And I saw in the change room downstairs, there's some plans for some renovations.
Yeah, so we're lucky on that one. We got a grant from our local member.
Awesome.
To utilise and update the change rooms, because not going to lie, it's how old? What is it? 60, 70-year-old building, which a bit outdated.
Yeah.
I think it's time that we can all have our own individual shower cubicles.
I think, to be fair as well, for the benefit of the women of our club, it's probably a good idea to get the urinal out of there.
Yeah, that too. No, I think it's about time that we get a bit of a facelift.
Yeah, but also the local members helped out as well. You know, got around hockey. Ours has helped us out with the shading. If you've been down to the fields at Penno, those 2 big shade cloths straight across the middle. You know, you can now watch down there from, you know, rain, hail, or shine. So.
Yeah, and I think just being a sport that is nowhere near as strong as, say, rugby league or soccer, the big ones, to get anything, being the local spirit that we are, we try and raise as much of the money we can ourselves, but to get the help of the local member is just fantastic.
Yeah. I have always loved the close proximity of the dugouts down here. You know, you're both sharing the same bathroom, and, you know, you can almost hear each other's team talk.
Well, that's the plan.
I thought it was you shower together afterwards.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you got the shower beers afterwards, hear the plans beforehand.
So Nick Gallagher getting that ball in the circle. Riley Dorman.
Nah, mate, stop complaining. There's only one way, and that was out. wasn't deliberate.
Cooper finds a man. Ball
Good
in
touch, great touch there. Oh,
across the goal. Nick Gallagher finds the
goal.
back of the net.
I think that was just a bit of a scramble too far there for Sutho.
Yeah. Scramble hockey, it's our favourite. But yeah, very, very quick ball from Cooper to find a man and knock that ball in.
So Northern Districts get one back, 5-1 with just over 6.5 minutes remaining in the final quarter.
Plenty of time for an ND comeback. Good turn there by Ollie. Great tackle. Good cutout there by John O'Crep on the... Mason holds it up in the middle, waiting for the right ball. Sends it across to Wade. Straight back out to Zach. Good ball back out to Wade, just holding that time, holding that position.
Well, we're counting down the final note. I do have a request for the Pennant Hills field. Mackenzie, I don't know whether you can help us, but we need a TV tower there, I think.
TV tower, not a bad shout.
For many of the fields too, we'd love to bring more coverage of
of course,
Sydney hockey to the world.
Yeah, and as I said to you before,
Pick up by Lewis here, taking on the keeper. Good save. Good pressure there by Bryn. Tried to force a turnover, but just out of reach.
Yeah, I mean, look, Luke, as I said to you before, like this streaming that you have here is amazing, and inviting teams, you know, or reps from teams to come and, you know, share the box. You know, Steve-O and I and you are having a great afternoon here, and watching some good quality hockey, and, you know, being able to chat about it. So it's very healthy for the sport.
Well, thanks, Mackenzie. And like I said earlier, it was glad you put your hands up today with Craig being away.
All out to Hayden Neal here. Finds Matt on the side. Taking him on, getting into that circle. Really force the short. Puts it across. Ooh.
We've got a couple more comments on there. There's Mark says, loving the commentary, gents.
Thank you, Mark.
We can't seem to get them up on the screen for some reason, but Mark also says +1 for a Steve-O mullet.
I am hoping that the Mark that is being talked about is my father, Mark, because that would make more sense. But unlucky there by Ollie.
If you are Mark, capital M,
if it
just
is,
identify yourself on the stream.
yeah,
So
if it is Dad, give me another shout out.
Good ball from Nathan, finds Ashton Patterson on the right. Drives down the middle.
Just the channel too far there. Good pick up there by Lewis. Great ball. Matt Thompson on the one-on-one. Great. Ooh, yeah, great tackle. Oh, no, I'll correct myself there. That was Darcy Cass, actually, not Matt Thompson.
He does love that little jinky run, doesn't he, Lewis? He gets it on that one on his left side, and
I think we need to actually check his sticks. I swear he's got some super glue on it. Very, very good scramble then again by Northern Districts. Just held that position. Didn't let the players get in front of him. And ultimately won the 16. Good play.
Nathan coming out of the back, taking on 3 or 4. Still got the ball to his stick. Ash moving forward with the ball here.
No, Isaac, use your stick, not your hand.
I think only Steve-O, you're allowed to use your hands. Yeah?
Oh, look, if I can actually get to the ball in time, I will. Good pick up here by Darcy, or unlucky.
Another midfield turnover, and Sutherland look to break here.
Darcy's got the ball, running on the back stick. Gets that shot away, straight or above that glove. Great goal.
Brilliant individual effort there by Darcy Cast. Makes his way into the circle with a nice tommer, manages to put it just to the right of the goalkeeper and secure Sutho's 6th goal.
Yep.
With less than 1 minute remaining in the final quarter.
Yeah, good finish and good confidence. That's what you love out of your striker. He backed himself as soon as he had that ball and the defender on the reverse. He backed himself and took it.
Ollie just trying to wind down that clock. 6 seconds to go. Sends it wide. And that is all she wrote. Strong win by Sutherland today. 6-1 win there.
So that's full time here. Sutherland a convincing win, 6 goals to 1. This is when the commentators, and especially our guest commentator today, Mackenzie, on you too, Steve, I get to hand out who you think the man of the match was.
Ooh, that's a tough one. There was quite a few good players out there. After our little quick chat there, we've decided on Lewis Olsen as man of the match for Sutherland today.
I guess scoring 6 goals in a weekend is a pretty impressive effort.
That as well, but I think it was just more the fact that he's still 16 and showing so much promise and ability to not overcomplicate things, to not do anything drastic, and just play the simple play, play the simple ball, get into the right positions, and just stretch the team.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. His leads were good, attacking threat whenever he got the ball. Yeah, simple hockey and made it look good.
Well, thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Steve-O. Good news is they'll be back shortly for the PL1 game, which will start in probably 5 to 10 minutes' time.
Right now, time for a beer.
It's the same link. Hopefully, not too many drinks before the next game, boys, but we thank you for tuning in. Please stay around. Keep those comments coming in. We love the interaction. And we'll be back shortly for PL1 action, round 14, 2024 in the Sydney Hockey Men's Premier League. Good afternoon to all our listeners out there. Welcome back to Tradies Hockey Park at Sylvania in the beautiful Sutherland Shire for round 14 of the Men's Premier League Sydney Hockey Clash today. We have Sutherland versus Northern District. And I welcome to the commentary team today. Myself, obviously, I'm Luke Domro, but we welcome Mackenzie Cole from Northern District and Steve-O, Jason Stevens from Sutherland Hockey Club. Welcome, guys.
Thanks again, Luke, for having us.
It's good to be here for a very exciting game. I'm looking forward to this one.
I'm looking very forward to this one as well. So we got, you go, Luke.
I was just to say, there's certainly a skill level difference between PL2 and PL1, isn't it? I always love to see the action, and you tend to get a lot of highlights in PL1. It's good for a streamer to have a few packages to send through to the the different hockey aggregators around the world. Hopefully we can get some nice goals in today. We should start off with the Northern Districts team. So Northern Districts, I think we've got the ladder there, Josh. Northern Districts currently sitting 9th on the ladder. The ladder, which you'll see, has actually a little bit out of date because there were some catch-up games during the week. And Sutho are sitting, sorry, I've got that wrong. Northern Districts are sitting, yeah, they are 9th, and Sutherland are sitting 1st, undefeated this year. It's quite remarkable at this stage. We've got on screen in front of you the results from last week. So again, these are a little bit out of date because there were some midweek games, but last week Sutherland travelled to Ku-ring-gai, a new field that's playing this year, and had a 4-1 win over Manly GNS. And I did see some really good highlights on the Sydney Hockey Facebook page of Northern District's win over Glebe last year, some great goals. But I'll leave it over to you, Mackenzie, to introduce us to the Northern District team today.
Yeah, I will do it. And as you mentioned with the weekly catch-up games, we actually did play Sutherland on Wednesday night at Pennant Hills as one of those, washout games. We went down 4-2, which is why I'm excited because, the ladder position, Sutherland are sitting 1st, we're sitting 9th, but we're still in for a good day of hockey. So on that note, our lineups, we've got Logan Hunter in goals, Charlie Dorman, Vishav, Harki Singh, Tim Marks, Abdullah, Aleem Bilal, Cooper, Adil Latif, Rashil Jetley, Suki is going to be playing our DM today, Bharat, Lewis, Aman, and Gautam, coached by Jai.
And Steve, quickly on the Sutherland team, they're out ready to play already. They must be keen to get up for the activities afterwards this afternoon. They've fired out of the blocks.
Oh, they're always keen to get back up to the clubhouse for a sneaky bev or two after their game. But now, just running through the team, we've got a few players in our first grade team who actually made the Pride squad. So I want to make mention of that. So in goals, we have one of our captains, Nathan Ackroyd. He made the Pride squad as the keeper. We have Aaron Kershaw, other captain Mitch Ray, Gus Callahan back after injury, Ian McClung, Alex Shaw, Mr. Matty Bennett up front, Justin Murray, Henry Jones, Billy Blake Hernandez, and then Luke Noblet, Riley Nyland, and Jack Hayes all again making that Pride squad, with Isaac Olsen backing up from second grade, coached by Peter Tate and Grant Hollyman.
So Sutherland start with the ball.
Quick turnover there by Sutho. Northern Districts on a very quick breakaway.
Lewis Gifford-Cock, one of our young guys who's actually just come back with Lewis, the other Lewis, from the 18s Nationals. So unfortunately, New South Wales didn't find success there, but anytime you go away with the state team, it's a good experience. So Liam moving it to Rochelle, finds a deal in the middle.
Straight away, I'm getting very, very similar game style from that PL2 to PL1. They just wait and see, pass around the back, try and open up the team, and Sutherland aren't afraid to either go for it or step off it.
I've heard that method called the Glebe style before.
I thought their style was just put the shoulder down and go through you.
Oh, we think the same way. Yeah. So I'm so glad we share the same thoughts on that.
It's funny when we had Glebe join us in commentary for games earlier this year. They spoke a lot about sending balls in to the D, hoping to get a deflection.
So she'll just moving to Sook, finding Charlie in the middle.
Bit of a wayward ball there. Bit of a turnover to Sutho here. So we've got Luke Noblin on the ball on the sideline here. One of those Pride squad players. If I could see that as a long corner, I'm pretty sure the umpires should be able to see that as a long corner. And I'm legally blind. Great play there. There was a foot there. Play the foot. Play the foot. No. Play the advantage.
And Steve, it's great that you mentioned that, you know, so many of your first graders are making the Pride squads and the Pride team. You know, it just brings so much more, you know, valuable experience to it, you know, that you can filter down through your men's grades as well.
Ball crossed by Matthew Bennett. No one on there on recovery.
McClung has a shot and just misses to the goalkeeper's right.
And Suki goes quickly, finds Borat, looking for Gautam. Finds Charlie Dorman in the middle instead. Stick check. Gautam with a long ball.
A bit too long on that one.
Yeah, not able to find Abdullah.
Talking about young talent, Justin Murray, number 14 there. And another under 16 player who just come back from the under 18 nationals. I do think he's going to end up playing for the Kookaburras, Justin Murray. He just has that ability to set a goal and achieve it. He'll do whatever it takes.
And to be so strong on the ball, to be so strong-minded as well at such a young age, is a testament to his actual skill. Kershaw across to Luke Noblet here, just holding up the play. Back to Kershaw. Good cut out there by Abdullah. Again, same play style by both teams here, just plenty of time off that ball in the back line.
Yeah.
And then the moment they get into that middle is where they start compressing.
And Gautam here with the ball, looking for a deal. A deal with a break. You got 2-on-1 with a deal, and Lewis takes a shot.
Good save.
Very good save. Charlie brings it down. Just misses by Lewis.
I think that's the one thing I'm noticing from the commentary perspective now, knowing that I'm always on the field. It's good break here by Jack Hayes. Great tackle.
Great tackle by Rashil Jetley.
As I was saying, yeah, the fact that the PL1, PL2 boys, they don't wait for that whistle. They just keep playing them because they want that advantage.
Yeah.
Whereas in those lower grades, we more react rather than actual play. So we react to, where's my whistle, where's my call?
Yeah.
But these boys, they're trained very differently. They're trained to just play until they hear that whistle.
Yeah.
Or unlucky pick up here by Justin Murray, taking up to the top of the circle here. Good win in just outside that circle there. So Billy Hernandez on the ball. Back to Kershaw.
And then from Justin Murray there, that's the maturity you're talking about. Yeah. He's under pressure, there's two guys on him, and he still holds that ball and wins the free.
Imagine having that much talent at 15.
What are you talking about, Luke? You still have all that talent. Good under pressure there by Sutho. Justin Murray's got plenty of time. Just an unlucky wayward pass there by RJ. Or Riley Nyland, I should call him. It's a very even 7 minutes so far.
It's a fast-paced game. No doubt about it.
Very quick.
Neither team are making an effort to slow it down either.
Oh, look, I think I can speak for all of Southern when I say we don't know what slow is. We have one pace and let's just go. It's either a blessing or a curse depending on the day. Ooh. Not sure what happened there.
Maybe caught a deal on the way through, but we'll see.
That's the man of match from last Sunday's game.
It
Was
sure
a
is.
deal.
Yeah. So he's just come back over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Aline pops him on the foot there. Ow. Both teams just moving slowly, waiting for that mistake.
Good movement by Sutherland there. Another good pick up by one of our other youngsters, Henry Jones. Captain Mitchell here. Back through the centre to Luke. Oh, would have been a great pickup. Right idea, but just couldn't execute that trap.
Good Sutherland press here.
And he has caught a high ball there. So he's called the short for a high ball above the knee.
So that's the first penalty corner of the game.
So we're talking about in the PL2 game, we were trying to figure out where the battery's going to go here. We've got an even stronger battery in this PL1 team. I'm going to call, first one will go to, I'm going to go Blake and Anders, so the left battery.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bottom left corner.
Okay.
Wake Hernandez, of course, equal second on the goal scoring totals for Sydney Hockey PL1 this year. Noblet injects.
It was Blake Anders on the flick, but just couldn't get the right angle.
And it was good save by Logan Hunter.
Great
and
save.
Very, very big overhead from Aline there.
I was going to say, very quick transition from that baseline to baseline already.
Alim has an amazing overhead, doesn't he? He can put it anywhere in the field from pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Also a very good drag flick.
Very good drag flicker, yeah. If we're lining up for our short corner, there's a very high chance we'll probably end up with him.
So they're just slowly working up that field to get into that corner.
Jack Hayes finds strike at the top there. Finds
Matt Bennett, but just unlucky. Goalkeeper just forced it onto his foot.
So they look like they are falling away just a little bit to about 60.
It's just giving Northern Districts plenty of time to set up.
Now just waiting for that. Finds Charlie Dorman.
Good tackle
That's a
there.
Very good tackle. Oh,
Great
good pick up.
Great pick up again. Charlie's on the ball. Slowing it up now in the middle.
Deal in the middle. Finds Barat. So it looks similar to how Sutherland played against us on Wednesday night, and they set that press, and then when it gets to a certain point of Northern Districts moving the ball around, you'll hear Jack Hayes give them the go, and just watch how quick that press moves forward. Oh, very good skill.
Good win there by Henry. Another good win by Henry on that pickup. I'm not sure. He must have caught it high on him. Good tackle there by Kershaw. Jack wanted to send it.
Bennett was just waiting behind them then, hoping
For that
he
mixed
would have gone to the tomahawk for sure.
He would have taken to the baseline and then gone for the tomahawk because that's Bennett's style.
Jack Hayes is driving towards the goal there, unable to find two of the Sutherland guys waiting on the back post.
Alex Shaw and Henry Jones had their sticks out.
They should have dived for it. On the belly, son. Good pick up there by Luke Noblin in the middle. Takes him on. Uses his body very well there. Hayes looks for it already, goes over. Just seems like some of those accuracy on those passes into the circle are a bit off today. So 3.5 to go in this first quarter. Both teams still unable to find a goal.
Again, Southo set up 60 here. And just watch, they'll wait for it to go.
Here we go, break on Jack and Matt Bennett here. Oh. Oh. A 2-on-1 and it still somehow managed to evade them. Great position by the keeper. Logan was just able to wait for his position, didn't overcommit.
Yeah.
Just waited to see what would happen, forced Jack out wide.
And again, if you're in the middle there and you're spinning and trying to take on not only Jack Hayes, but Michael Bennett too, you're asking for trouble.
Yep. Henry Jones on the top of the circle here, just taking on his player. Cuts across him, but just turned into a 50-50 at the top of that circle there.
Yeah, Cooper does win the free there. One of our twos guys that's really, really pushing for that one spot. And it does create healthy competition, having those two guys really wanting to play and push for your spot in ones.
Here we go in the circle here. Jack on the baseline, puts it across. Off the keeper for a long corner here. Looking back here, there's nothing going forward at the moment.
It's really good to see Angus Callanan back on the field as well. Talking about Jono in that early game. Angus has been out all year with injury. I think this is his third game back if you include the midweek game.
Well, he's called the first one just outside the circle. And yeah, Luke, as you were saying, yes, this is Gus's third game back after injury. Been out all the season. Oh, and we do have a short corner here.
So that's the second short corner.
Just a clarification between the two officials there, just to figure out if it was a corner or not.
Just over 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. I think Northern District might have been without Logan.
On Wednesday night,
On
yes.
Wednesday night.
That is correct.
Where are they going this time, Steve?
Second battery, but across the keeper's bottom left. No, first battery, bottom left. Ooh, unlucky there by Henry.
And Aleem finds
Come on,
big
Gus.
overhead.
Come on, Gus. Use your legs. Use your legs. You've been out all year.
Lewis.
You got plenty in you. Good tackle outside the circle there.
15 seconds. Charlie Dong with the ball just on the 25 here.
He's taking him on. Was
Finds
that 5 though? Yep.
Yeah. It's good pick-up, Steve-O.
As I said, as a goalkeeper, I'm usually good at seeing things, but from a distance, I can't see anything.
That's the end of the first quarter here at Tradies Hockey's Park in round 14 of the Premier League 1 action. The score is 0-0, Sutherland and Northern Districts. Remember, if you're listening on at home, we'd love you to get involved in the action today, so please leave a comment on the chat. You can do that in Facebook or on YouTube. Please share a comment, and we pick some comments to share on screen. We were talking about mullets in the last game, so if you've got a topic of interest, please
let us know.
Let us know, and we'll see if we can get some wisdom from our fan base today.
And if you're not sure what you want to talk about or what you want to ask us, I'll leave you with this one. Red or green frogs? That's what we want to know, red or green frogs.
It's a good question. I like that.
It's one of those ones that will keep you up at night. You're just not sure what the answer's going to be.
And whilst we're waiting, I think it would be remiss of us not to make mention of the umpires today. Of course, the umpires, I'll just get a zoom in of them here. Covering both PL1 and PL2 is Will Spears and Brodie Billett. We thank them for their service.
Yeah, I think that goes to all umpires. Without umpires, there's no hockey. So, you know, the next time you go to shout at an umpire, think twice. Without them, we don't have hockey.
Only issue with that is I have to think about 5 or 6 times, actually. I try my hardest on that field.
Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult.
As a goalkeeper, when you can clearly see one thing, they see another thing.
Yeah.
Yes, they're always right, but at the same time, so am I.
Well, the teams are coming back onto the field for the second quarter. If you're in the area, please pop down. There's quite a crowd here. They're enjoying the 2 cold kegs that are on offer.
Shout out to Keith Chidsey for the comment straight directly to me, the bloody dodgy commentary. If you want to come down and do it better, mate, please, by all means.
It's Australia. It's a sign of love in Australia.
100%.
Remember too, the Kookaburras are on tonight, 9 p.m, and the action here goes right through to midnight tonight. So the bar is open, and on the big screen after 9 p.m, the Kookaburras play their opening match of the Paris Olympic Games.
So Blake Hernandez on the break on that wing. Matt Bennett on the shot. Ooh. Very good bring down by Matt Bennett, but just unlucky on that shot there. Was deflected off a Northern District stick.
And again, good attacking by Sutherland. Similar to the PL2 game, they found that free man in the right corner. They gave that early ball and they looked threatening.
So at the end of that first quarter, I left everyone with the question of the red and green frogs. So Mackenzie, where are you sitting? Where do you sit on that?
Man, I got to lean towards the red. I'm more of a red frog sort of dude, I think. You?
Oh, red frogs for sure.
Okay.
The lime one's just, there's just something wrong. It's like I've got a friend of mine who likes lime milkshakes, and I'm like, oh, what's the go there? Like, come on, chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry at least.
Yeah. No, I used
to an extent caramel, but lime?
Yeah. No, I used to sell them at my old workplace, and whenever someone would ask for a lime one, it's like, oh, really? Like,
you just don't trust people that ask for lime milkshakes. Good pressure here by Sutherland, just holding Districts into that corner. Just waiting for them to overcommit. There we go. Good pick up. Straight across to RJ, or unlucky, just couldn't control it. Good save by Logan. Quick out there by District straight away. Already onto the other side of halfway.
Gotham will cross over here. Barata got him. Charlie is open, running down the middle. Ends up hitting him.
Northern District is proving to be very dangerous on the counter-attack.
Good pressure there by Sutherland. Just get that stick there. Henry just holding him out. Just making sure he doesn't go through him.
And it's just
an easy out there, just quick ball over the sideline, just a reset.
It's very quick, back and forth, back and forth. And that solo press is looking very, very good, very refined. You can see they had Rochelle pinned in that corner. And yeah, not a lot of options to get out. Jack Hayes driving down the left here for Sutho.
Takes on 3, but just couldn't. Wins the first one, the obstruction just outside that circle.
I think when Jack has the ball, usually attracts multiple defenders.
And he needs to. Very, very talented player.
But now he just needs to refocus. There was nothing wrong with that call. Just Jack turn around, run back. Yeah. Man coming on here, Luke. Just watch out.
Thought you were talking to me then for a second, Steve-O.
Nah, wrong, Luke. Again, it's just Sutho's really able to work that ball, get him into the right position, and get those 45s into the circle.
Yeah.
It's just that final touch, that last trap is just evading him.
Lewis looking for Abdullah. Does trap it, gets it to Bharat. A lot of Sutho. There's a lot running into a sea of blue there. Gortum on the ball now. Deal in the middle. Moves it left to Rochelle. All 11 of Sutho behind the ball here. Abdullah finds it.
Good shot, though.
That was a good shot. I think Nathan did stop.
Kershaw with the long overhead.
At the moment, it's just going end to end.
It is. And very quickly, very quickly.
Reminds me of that training drill he used to take us through all the time. Is it 4C backs or?
I can't even remember.
Always at the end of training, Steve-O. Just to make us try to. Somebody used to.
Good play there. Just
good tackle from Vish. Still running with the ball.
Good control, good out as well. Just get the ball, get it out of that circle.
Yeah, take a reset.
I'm trying to think of the drill, Luke. Are we talking rob the nest or?
No, just when we try to, you know, see who can hit the ball the furthest back. Anyway, I haven't been to training for a while, so.
The only one I can think of is when I just randomly pulled people out of a training drill and set up a cone on about 20 metres away and said you can't come back to the drill until you hit the cone. It was a good way to get rid of people out of drills when they had too many numbers.
And again, the solo press so high. Vish winning the free on RJ there.
Callanan.
Hooks out to Dorman just over halfway. Finds Bharat.
Just trying to get through the defenders here. Not sure what Jack's complaining about. He won the free hit then.
Might have been looking for the cheese there, I think.
Good run by Luke Noblet here. Great run through the middle.
Very good.
But we're not looking very wide here. There we go.
And that left half promoting, giving them an option.
Good win by Blake and Anders there. That would have been a great play had that trap come off there by Gus.
That was a great ball through, wasn't
That was
it?
a very good ball.
Mitch Ray. A legend of the Sutherland club. He's been playing first grade now for, it's over a decade.
Yeah. I remember starting first year under 11s with him, and we were both 8. We both played so Mitch Ray, the captain of first grade, and I, we played juniors all the way through together. We started when we were 8, did 4 years of 11s, 2 of 13s, 2 of 15s, 2 of 17s. That was just the one thing that my generation will call them. So Mitch Ray, Luke Noblet, Jack Hayes, all those boys out there, we all played together. And we were always taught that finish juniors, don't jump ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Utilise your junior years, and you've still got plenty of time to play men's grade.
Yeah, yeah. Might just have this himself.
Oh. Great shot, but just a bit too high.
He had so much time, didn't he? They make it look so easy too.
Yeah, I know. It's all about getting low, but that's the problem. I can't. Another good save there by Logan, just holding that position wide. Good
Stop by
defence there.
Charlie.
Sutherland have had the run of the game, but Northern District are holding on very well at the back.
Yeah, I think based on ladder position as well, this win, or even a draw, I think is extremely vital for us to keep our playoffs alive.
If you get a few things going your way, so looking at Briars, Glebe, New South, if they have a few off games, then yeah, Northern District's definitely in for a shout to make those final 6. But then, on the flip side of things, say you guys get that upset win against us, the first loss of the year, Ryder back in it, Moorebank are back in it, even Northwest Strikers as well. Yeah, they're a few points behind, but that one quick loss can literally change the entire season.
Sure can. Two on one here.
Matthew Bennett on the ball here, puts it across. Good worked goal there by Sutherland. So great play by Alex Shaw to pick it up in the middle, feeds it to Matt Bennett, and then back to Shaw for his goal. Fantastic play by Sutho there.
Sutherland take the lead, 1-0 with just over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go, Sutherland pressing hard now.
Oh.
Ball picked up the top here by Luke Noblet. Oh. Yeah, that's a horrible miss. He should be running back to halfway, getting that fitness back in. That's what we do at training if you miss a goal like that. Oh.
Northern District have done so well here. You hope that they Just don't let the pressure valve off too much.
It always is the minute or two after a goal is scored is the most vital.
Another great run by Henry Jones there. Justin Murray's got the ball here. He's just going to hold it. Plays it back to Luke. Sutherland moving around. Justin's on the run here. Jack's working very hard back to channel him back.
Ball just moving around the field at the moment.
Play that whistle, boys. Good touch out
Finds
there by...
Abdullah. To find Barat. Long corner.
Just unluckily fell on the wrong side of his stick there.
Yeah.
Bit of pressure by Northern Districts here. Bit of cheap turnover gives Sutherland that release. Just a bit of lack of communication there between Henry Jones and Matt Bennett there.
Right, you hear the go call from Sutherland to cut this press. Cut the back, sorry.
Bit of a chop there. Good pick up by Districts to try and keep him inside that 25.
Right, finds Gortum. Gortum's running. Very silky. He's very silky. And that's a good tackle from Sutho.
Now another quick out by Sutho here. Just going to try and take him on. Take it. Nah, that was a good tackle. Not sure why Henry's throwing his hands up there. Now
I do think... Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
I was going to say, I do think Henry Jones is having a very good game. He is playing very well.
The thing that impresses me about the young kids like Justin and Henry is they just don't even hesitate.
No.
They don't. They just.
There's no fear.
It's just natural.
Good run by Noblet here. Good run into that circle. Feeds it back to Bennett. Great save by Logan there. I mean, look, I probably could have saved that as well, but I'm not going to deny him a fantastic save.
That was a very good save.
Now we have under a minute to go. Sutho pressing really tight here. Ooh. Fantastic positioning there by Districts to keep that ball out.
And it's your two juniors linking up. Justin and Henry link up, find each other. Unfortunately, no one is there to finish it, but...
And Sutho will just watch that run over the sideline with 38 seconds to go. Now, the question I'm going to leave everyone with to think about over half-time. Last one we had was red or green frogs. This one, what flavour Gatorade?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a great question because there are so many different flavours. I remember last year at State Chance up in Newcastle, one of my players went looking for a pink Gatorade that no one thought existed. He found it.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, so what Gatorade? RJ got the ball just inside the circle. Can he get a short before the final siren? 3 seconds to go. No, and that will be half-time.
That'll do it.
Well, we have got the red frogs or green frogs challenge, or the flavour Gatorade. I think Keith on the comments said is what's the best heckle that Steve-O's ever got in goals. So a couple of things to think about there as we go into halftime here at Tradies Hockey Park. It's been a very fast contest, and Sutherland have the lead here, 1-0 over Northern Districts. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half. teams are coming back out onto the field for the second half of Back to Sutherland Day for 2024.
Now, there's just one thing I do have to say that I was holding off to the first grade game. And the one thing, I don't know, we'll call it superstition, ritual that I'll do before coming back out for the second half, and I even got it printed here so you can see it, Luke, that the one thing, I made a mistake one year where I decided to come out and give a bit of a pep talk before the game and said, okay, boys, let's restart, let's restructure, let's go out like it's 1-1. And you look at the score and it was actually 0-0. And ever since, I've never been able to let that down. So every half-time talk I ever do with my team, it's always, let's go out like it's 1-1. And that's just how it is at Sutho. Great shot by Northern Districts there. Good save by Ackers. Fantastic save again by Ackers as well.
Not sure whether this is a concern or not, but the pints are flowing.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Here's for a good day.
Yeah.
That's right, get yourself down to Tradies Hockey Park.
I can confirm the beers are good. The chilled kegs are good.
Yes, as I was just saying before, Mackenzie, before you sat down, when back in 2015, I was given this match speech at halftime, and I was so kind of zoned out of it. I don't even know who were playing. Walked off, and I was like, guys, come on, let's get the effort, let's get the commitment, let's get just the 50-50s, let's get the ball going. Let's go out like it's 1-1. And one of the guys in the team goes, Steve, I look at the clock, and I looked up and it was 0-0. And I'm just like, yeah, all right, it is what it is, but let's go out like it's 1-0. And ever since, it's just been the motto that's stuck with the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Good play there. Lewis on the ball, just passing it back. Yeah, good win by Northern Districts.
Barrett looks for Abdullah.
Now we're jumping back to a comment by Keith Chidsey before saying, Steve-O, what was my most favourite heckle I received or I've given? Honestly, what I want to say, I can't say over the live stream. I'm going to keep it PG for everyone.
Good boy.
But it was at Ride. It involved me having a go at 3 supporters, not players. Supporters.
Okay.
I walked over from the baseline to about halfway and yelled, oh, here we go, Northern Districts. Nah, good out by Sutho.
All right, gets.
Just trying to work it back into that circle, see if they can either get a short corner off this. Oh!
Just missed.
But it would have been a foot anyway.
Yeah.
Refs called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I was saying, at Ride, walked across to the sideline, had to go at these 3 supporters for, I don't know, they were swearing at me, calling me names, things like that. So I just went, you know what, let's have a go at them. The umpires had no idea what to do. So, yeah, that was one of them. The other one that I do enjoy, Keith, is every time you come down to watch me play at home, here we go, Northern Districts on the ball, waited for the shot. Oh, good cover there by Ackers, just waited, and then went down.
Nathan Ackroyd is really showing why he was selected for the prize squad.
100%.
Such good patience.
He's had a phenomenal game so far.
But yeah, no, whenever Keith was here on the sidelines, he would always heckle me from beyond. So Matthew Bennett brings it down. Oh!
Goal line saved by Aline there.
Unlucky.
And we're back to Gortham. And it's just end-to-end hockey here. Very, very quick end-to-end hockey. But have you ever been given a red card, or have you seen one given?
I've never been given a red.
Okay.
I've had my captain sent off half a dozen, 10 times throughout the career. The only red I've ever seen was a player who, it was a game after mine, who didn't agree with what the umpire said and threw his stick at him.
So it deserved red.
It was a deserved red.
Yeah.
Does indoor count? Because I've had a red in indoor.
A deserved red in indoor?
Oh, look, I don't call it deserved.
Okay, yep.
What happened was I came out for a slide and, oi, on your feet, son.
Speaking of sliding.
No, I came out for a slide in indoor and ended up just accidentally taking out the umpire.
Okay.
He was in the way.
Yep.
And apparently he thought I deliberately did it, so I got sent off.
Steve-O, you've had a couple of sips and all the stories are coming out already.
Oh, look, I'm trying to lighten the mood here.
Get the feeling that Northern Districts are actually on top here at the moment. They've come out firing in the second half.
They have come out firing.
Oh, and that's a very good tackle.
They've come out firing so much that they've decided to turn off our scoreboard in the hopes that they don't know what's going on. Oh.
They heard the 0-0 story, or 1-1 story, and they... oh, there we go.
No, it is a bit of a glitch here. Sometimes when you turn the lights on, scoreboard resets.
And
all right, first short corner.
First short corner.
And I've been waiting for this the whole game.
Oh, so have I. Don't you worry, so have I. You'll see Aleem is making his way up to the top of the battery there.
A warning to the camera operators, make sure we've got the main camera to the top of the circle going as quickly as possible, because Aleem fires this faster than nearly anybody in Sydney hockey.
I do think this is probably going to go top left. Or
top left?
Right. Top left.
Okay.
Glove side, top left, yeah. And this will be a good corner to see.
You know who it's going to. Do they ever hand it off?
I think he's just such a safe option.
I was going to say, what's the point? If you got such an option.
Yeah.
Come on, Ackers. Oh, good save.
Very good save.
Was that Acker's stick there or Postie's stick?
I thought it was kicker.
I thought it was left pad.
Okay.
Got across to it.
It sounded woody. Saying that, most sticks are made of carbon fibre these days.
Great turn there.
Oh, Jack Hayes is showing his skill.
Just don't make him angry. Right idea, but just didn't want to make the run.
So, Steve, you've been playing for a while now.
Yep.
And I've always wondered, has the style of goalkeeping changed over the years? Have you noticed it changes, or is it still sort of just keeper to keeper? What's the...
Oh, look, I'd honestly say that the style has changed, yes. Over the last probably, I don't know, decade or so, the off-shot corners, staying up on your feet, is become much more of the option now.
Okay.
Because of drag flicking and how everyone, in my opinion, wants to do the drag flick rather than the straight shot. But obviously, down the grades we go, it's reversed the other way, where we want to go down more because we don't have the drag flickers and they want to have the shots and things like that. But honestly, it's everyone. Every goalkeeper is different. Like, you go to a clinic and you see all these keepers and how they position themselves, how they set up. It's because they've been taught one way, being taught by another way, or it's just something that becomes natural. Like, for me personally, I much prefer having my stick glove lower than my actual hand glove.
Okay.
But when you see other keepers, it's kind of that almost on parity.
Okay, right.
And I hate using a goalkeeper stick. I have to use a field stick.
Okay. Yeah.
Minimum of 40 inches, just so I can get the extra reach on the dive.
Because there's no restriction on it, is there?
I just think, like, I used to use a goalkeeping stick, and it used to be the rectangle base, the curved head, but it just felt awkward when you dive down and the head, if your head hit first, it just didn't feel natural.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There we go, Jack on the ball, running top circle on the back stick. Can you get the shot away or yeah? Oh!
Stroke.
Ooh!
Can we get a replay of that, please?
That's something.
Stroke.
That is spicy.
We'll just look at this again.
He's seen something I have not seen. I'm assuming it's probably the shoulder and the back.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Now, nothing worse than a stroke for a keeper.
So Luke Noblet steps up. Scott Govers usually takes them, but he's not here today.
Going right here.
Oh! He's missed it altogether.
Oh, that's it. He's in third grade next week.
Guess you make those decisions, Steve.
Luke, to go back to what you were saying before about the woody sticks, we're getting a comment from Chids again saying the only woody thing out here is the commentaries.
He's really into us today.
Oh, look, if he could be here, he would. Oh, good turnover there. One-on-one here. Oh. And it's a goal by Luke there. So just an easy turnover there in the middle for Sutho, picked up by Henry Jones, fed to Luke Noblet for that goal.
Sutherland lead 2-0 with 6 minutes 30 remaining in the third quarter.
Good ball there by Henry Jones. Back to Luke Noblet. Out on the
wide open.
Oh, some good hockey from Sutho.
Yeah, great plays there.
Umpire was quite vocal then, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Almost picked it up in our field mics.
Now, as I was saying before, the question we asked before, what flavour Gatorade?
Yeah.
What's your go-to, Mackenzie?
Yellow.
Yellow?
The yellow one.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the other ones are good, but
Okay.
for me, that's just my cup of tea.
Yeah, right.
And you,
Like-
is that your one?
Yeah, grape for me.
Grape.
But I always knew that the Northern District boys were weird, but yellow. Yeah, right. I'll respect it. I'll respect it.
And again, it's just a Sutho press. You can hear very vocally. Maybe the field mics pick it up, but you can hear as soon as Jack Hayes calls go or cut, that those Sutho players, they're moving.
Good cut out there by Kershaw. Just has plenty of space on this wide right side. Working to him, or would have been a great 2-on-1 there if Justin could have got the ball through to him. Oh, no, not Justin. That's Henry Jones, sorry. So, Luke, we got Mackenzie's flavour of Gatorade.
Yeah.
What's your go-to colour?
I'm always go to the blue Powerade for some reason.
Blue Bolt, not bad, not bad.
I find the red just leaves my teeth and my mouth. Red for the rest of the day. I mean, being a big fan of Sutho, it's hard to go past the blue.
Great back shot
Save.
there, saved by Ackers.
Yeah.
Still pressure on the top of the circle by Northern Districts. Except for that wayward pass just then.
And here we go, another Sutho 3-on-2 counter. Michael Bennett running down the left.
Alex
be,
Shaw, yeah, wins the penalty there, Alex Shaw. Noblet's got the ball here, running it in. Cuts it across. Is he going to pass to Gus? And he's just going to hold it up. Just hold up and wait. No. Good shot there by Luke. Had that awareness. He knew he wasn't 5, knew he wasn't. Just run straight into him.
That's a very good experience play.
Personally, I think they're the worst short corners you can give away.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, it's unintentional. But, end of the day, rules are rules. Okay, we've got battery set up here. I think it's going to go to the middle. I think it's going to go to Kershaw here for the flick. I think he's going to put it top right.
Okay.
Now, I haven't been accurate at all today, but one should hopefully come off. Because
I'm going Billy.
You're going Billy?
Hernandez. Bottom left corner.
I'm going to have a chat with first grade after this and tell them that this is where they've got to shoot from now on.
Oh, stroke.
Stroke.
Another stroke. Okay, let's not give it to Noblet this time. Let's see if someone else can step up.
You're one for changing it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Is it Jack taking it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you reckon this one's going?
I reckon same side.
Crowd's getting quite vocal here.
Oh, the crowd's always vocal. You don't want them on commentary, trust me.
Jeez, what a stroke.
That was fantastic.
That's a pretty stroke to watch.
Yep.
We get to watch it again on the replay.
I think it's already gone
It's
through.
already gone through.
It was that quick.
Too quick for me, Josh. So, well done. Jack Hayes gets the penalty and Sutherland take a 3-goal lead with just over a minute remaining in the third quarter here.
Matty Bennett sends it back across. Gus is picking it up. Oh, great save by Logan. Down to his right. Fantastic save. Now, Howie, if you're still watching this and you heard before when I compared myself to his glove save, I do not think I could have done that. I would have tried, but I don't think I would have been able to pull it off. And if I definitely did it today, then I would not be getting up with my hamstrings.
Haven't there been some great saves today from the goalkeeper?
Fantastic saves. 20 seconds. Can Gus get it down? Henry's on the ball. Feeds it back to Gus. Gus takes it to Matt. Oh. I honestly thought Gus was going to back himself, taking the run, have that shot.
He had Bennett waiting on the backhand side there.
Another message from Keith Chidgey coming in saying he would have got that save. I do not deny. Don't deny that one.
Well, that's three-quarter time here at Tradies Hockey Park. I think during this third quarter, it'd be good just to bring up some of the comments. And I want to say a special thank you to Sam and Josh, who are running the stream today, doing all the switching and programming. It's very much appreciated.
I've just got a message from one of the fourth grade boys, Tappy, asking me to give his boys, Maddie and Josh, a shout out. So more than happy. Maddie and Josh, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the commentary.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, fellas. Good to have you watching. Are they running through your juniors?
No, I'm pretty sure Maddie, his boys are. No, he's going to correct me, but they're young. I think they're 2 and something.
Oh, okay. Almost Minkies then. Keeper for Northern Districts is having a great game. Yep. Definitely missed Logan on Wednesday night, but Ashton, you know, the good thing about having some quality keepers in your 1s, 2s, and 3s is that whenever your first grade keeper's not there, that your second one's able to step up in third grade. But no, you're so right. Logan's having a screamer.
And I just want to say too, as they've come out to this for the final quarter, a big shout out to Jai, the coach of the PL1 team today. Jai is currently in hospital with his father, and he couldn't make the game today. But we understand that you're watching on there with your father, who's a very keen hockey player.
Comes to every game.
Comes to every game.
Comes to every game. Rugs up. Yeah. So.
And we are so proud that we're able to bring this coverage to you today. That's, you know, it warms my heart, makes all this volunteer work worthwhile. And we're missing you at the ground, Jai. But we hope to see you for another live stream soon.
Yeah, you know the Hockey Fives tournament that was running? Yeah, so Logan has actually been picked for the Australian side to keep for the Hockey Fives. So
fantastic.
There's not a lot of track suits, as we call it. But yeah, he's one of them and very well deserved. is, you know, the Australian keeper quality is so good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Districts have the ball in the circle.
Lewis on the ball here.
Ooh, unlucky there by Riley.
Gortham on the ball. We'll probably look for a short. Very silky.
Yeah, good short there. Right, do you just take it to the back line and bring it back in?
So it's a double battery setup. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a swap around, if Aleem did move to that right battery.
We'll just let this corner go. We have got Grant on the line, but we'll just let this go.
Oh, what a goal. Good goal.
And that's a good flick.
We were waiting for that all day, weren't we?
We were.
He is such a skill at the drag flick. It's a pleasure to watch. Congratulations to Northern Districts, and that is 1 goal back, 3 goals, 1 to Sutho. Grant, do we have you over there?
We do, we do.
Hi, Grant. Thanks for joining us. You enjoying the view and the game from over there?
Oh, it's a terrific game, absolutely terrific game, end to end, end to end.
Oh,
That is clearly end to end. We go from one side on the short corner, back to the other side for another short corner. So, Grant, what are your view on the game so far? What have you seen?
I think it's been fantastic. I think it's gone end to end, and I think it's been very competitive. The third quarter, we took a little bit of ascendancy, which we didn't have in the first 2 quarters. But no, I think it's been fantastic, and I think it's a fair indication of the score of how the game's gone.
Yeah, and Grant, do you mind if I ask you, obviously, watching from up here, things haven't really changed much, but you're coming off, you know, into this 4th quarter, you're 3-0 up. What are you sort of telling the boys for the last quarter?
Well, the last quarter, we just said, hand on the gas, right? Continue on the gas. Don't let them back in. We got some ascendancy towards the end of that 3rd quarter, and we wanted to include it, but we've just a little bit now. But this will be, they're going to Kirsch.
Great save there. Still on the win there. Good boy.
Oh, and he finds the bottom corner. That's a good goal.
Very worked goal there. Just fell to Matty Bennett and just picked that corner perfectly.
And Grant, your young guys, the 2 young ones, Henry and Justin, they're having some great games. Just talk to me a little bit about those 2.
Yeah, talking about Justin and Harry.
Yeah, Harry. Sorry. Yeah, they're having great games today.
Yeah, Henry's a talent, and so is Justin. I mean, Justin's in year 10 at high school, right? He comes to training after he goes to high school in year 10, and he's playing really well. He's let no one down. He has a few rests and he comes back on, and he hardly loses 50-50. Henry's a very special player. Henry will end up in Perth, but both of them are terrific guys and both great team players.
Yeah, awesome to hear.
Breakaway here by Shaw, just trying to get onto the better side of him.
Yeah.
Here we go. Feeds it to Bennett. Oh, good save there by Logan.
Tomo from the crowd. And Grant, obviously today's a special day, commemorating 20 years since the 2004 PL1 and PL2 premierships. I saw your name on the list, the team list. What's your memory of those fine days?
Oh, that was a special year. We won first and second grade, and we're a great club. We played as well as we've played. It was really good.
Brilliant.
But it doesn't seem like 20 years ago, let me tell you, Luke.
Couldn't have been 20 years ago.
Good save there, but
Could not
Ackers
have been.
can't be dangerous, boys. It went straight to a Southo player.
Ackers has played well, hasn't he?
He's a great game. Good saves as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very good hockey player.
Well, thanks for your time, Grant. We really appreciate you saying yes to joining the stream
no
today,
problems.
and we'll speak to you again another time.
There's Justin again. Justin not losing the 50-50s. Very good.
Yep.
All right. See you, boys.
Cheers,
See
Grant.
you.
Thank you.
Grant. Yeah, and I love, you know, you ask him about the juniors, and he's just got such high praise for them, and it's really good when a coach like has 100% faith in you, and for those young guys, you know, getting put straight into your first grade teams, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, because the one thing you don't want is you don't want the you see a young player who's ridiculously good, making the rep teams, throw them into a PL1, PL2 team, and then they burn out.
Yeah.
And then they lose that. Rather than getting played on the start, they go to the bench, and then they bench for seconds, and they get down to thirds, and then they're benching back up that way.
Yeah.
That's not what we want. We want to kind of build the juniors up. So I'd rather let them start lower in that kind of SL1, PL3 position. Good work there. In those younger areas, and then build them up slowly. Because as we look, they're 16, they're 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, they don't need to be rushing out like this every second of the day. But when they've got the skill like these two boys, utilise it.
Yeah, for sure. And you, as the men's convener, obviously, you know, you have a hand in sort of each team. Is it something at the start of the season where you sit down with the coaches and you're like, you know, this is our sort of vision for the year?
I wish we were that structured. Look, end of the day, the first and second grade teams, they pick themselves.
Sure.
Like, they know week in, week out what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I have the respect of the coaches that they will send me the team list and go, this is what we're going to name. And then it's kind of that PL3 down that I really have the hand in to kind of to look at.
Sure.
But when I get told, oh, there's this junior or there's this young kid, let's move him up, let's put him up there, then that's kind of what we want to do.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it at the detriment of the lower teams, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So there's no point of saying, oh, I've got 3 juniors here, I'm going to put them all up. Well, then who do I put into that team? So it's kind of that fine balance where I'll put one up one week, I'll put up one next week, I might put up both the week after.
Yeah.
But it's just trying to find that right balance. And plus, I'm selfish. I want the best ones in SL1.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep as many of the juniors in my team as possible. Another breakaway by Sutherland here onto the baseline of the circle.
Charlie finding a man. Abdullah's here overlapping. Back to Charlie. There's some space on that left side of the field. Oh, that's a great ball. Jack Hayes taking on Sukia.
Great defence there by Districts.
Yeah, very good 2-on-1. Just waited for him to spin around and pick that ball up. Rashield finds Charlie. Now moving it across the field here, finds Lewis.
Districts are picking up the pace at the moment, so this is looking very promising.
Finds Gautam. Not able to. Finds Abdullah. Abdullah does keep it in.
Kept it in. Slightly raised there. Oh, okay.
Gautam on the ball. Now has a bit of space, so he may run this, might find Lewis. He does find Rashield.
Straight in, yeah.
And now, here's where it gets... Ooh. Okay.
Now, while there's a bit of a lull in play here, we've got 8 minutes to go. I have another question. We've had the Red Frogs, we've had the Gatorade. Next one. Do you eat steak?
Steak, yes.
Steak.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How do you cook your steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
That's a good way. Now, Luke, medium rare, well done.
I'm a medium rare person.
Medium rare, good. Sauce or no sauce?
Oh.
Do you ruin a good steak, or do you have a bit of sauce on the side? Got breakaway by Sutherland here, fed into the circle here. Straight across to Logan. Ooh.
Just plenty of comments coming through as well.
Did we get a weird Gatorade flavour?
Yeah,
in the
did
comments? Did we find it? Or maybe not. Okay, I feel like weird is very subjective, but...
Matthew Bennett on the breakaway here. Wins the short corner for Sutherland.
Is there like a guava Gatorade?
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
Surely that's close to your pink one, right?
Probably.
Shout out to Elaine Shaw. Says, keeper for the Northern Districts is having a great game. I agree.
Yep. Logan's having a screamer.
But, you know, I think quickly while they're setting up, medium rare steak has to be peppercorn, like
Pepper sauce.
Pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Good thick cut chips. Good way to have a steak.
Oh, thick cut. Yeah.
I think we got dinner sorted.
Yeah.
All right, bottom left corner here.
Who, Billy?
Yeah, no, it's going
No.
to Kirsch.
Oh.
Good go.
Bottom right corner.
Did that miss the Fletch? Because it looked like a Fletch that just slipped through from... I don't know if Jack Hay's got his stick fully down.
Nah, I think he's giving it to Kershaw.
Okay, yeah. You called it.
That's the 5th goal for Sutherland. They're leading 5-1 with 5 minutes, or just under 6 minutes remaining in the final quarter of this round 14 Premier League 1 clash today.
That's another short by Sutho.
Yeah, and so they really here are just gaining the momentum.
Yeah, just going for the kill now.
Yeah. I think it's what Grant said perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, keep on the gas, keep it up.
I'm just still stuck on that. There's a guava flavored Gatorade.
I don't know whether there is,
I
but
don't think
there's an
there is.
idea.
We can make millions.
We should go and patent the idea.
100%. Do they go to Kershaw? Do they go to Shaw again, or do they go to?
Maybe variation.
Oh, snuck through.
So another goal to Kershaw. Hits it towards the goal. Logan's had a great game, but it just got through under his foot and creeped.
Nothing
into the
worse
goal.
when it either sneaks between the legs or just under that foot.
Yeah. Prefer well done lamb, not a beef fan.
Oh,
Mags.
thanks, Mags. We'll make sure we get Elaine Shaw medium rare steak.
I don't mind a slow-cooked beef cheeks,
Oh yeah.
in winter time especially.
Slow cook beef ribs with mushroom sauce. Great run there by Henry.
And you can see districts do look for a counter attack.
Here we go.
Southo,
Here we
or
go.
Lewis, but Southo do seem to have numbers behind the ball at all the time.
Yeah, it's almost like Southo can forego their midfield. He's kept it in.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Patted away like nothing. Oh,
It's almost like a training drill, isn't it?
100% just the nonchalant, just the flick
Yeah.
away. Get out of my circle. Yep.
Is Bennett scoring?
Yep.
Just tell us.
Bennett on the breakaway on the wing, just holding it up. Back to Ian. In the middle to Kershaw.
We should ask our supporters out there in the World Wide Web to send through also your man of the match recommendations for today. I'll get the commentators here, our special guest commentators, Mackenzie and Steve-O, to start thinking about it as well. Just over 2 minutes left in the final quarter.
Finds Gotham through to Abdullah.
Here we
One-on-one here.
Just didn't fall nicely, but he still managed to keep it. Oh, just good touch there by Ackers, just make sure it was safe. Sometimes you don't know with those dipping balls if it's just going to come just over the back of the keeper.
I still do think though, like if you had a quick look up, you've got Charlie Dorman on your right, you've got Barat on your left. It's maybe it's not take the tomahawk. Maybe it's just take that extra pass or find a player.
Here we go. Will we have a shot or will we try and force the corner? Bit of a backstick there.
Yeah. So yeah, just on that, no cards. Game of no cards so far.
Oh no, there was one yellow.
What's it?
Not in first grade, was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Northern
We missed that one.
Districts.
Oh,
Lucky you were watching, Luke.
yeah.
Good run here by it.
Oh,
good tackle.
By Suki.
Is he going to switch it across? Bennett's open on that wing, but no one's finding him yet. Here we go. Straight across to Bennett. Good. Oh. Nah, he's fine.
50-50 ball.
There.
Unfortunately, I think the one with the pads might come off better.
What's the call on that?
It's not a stroke.
It's a long corner.
It's just a long.
Yeah.
Just a long.
Yeah.
And we got to be careful of this player on the right half. That's the one.
Oh.
Good idea.
Great idea. Just unlucky on that trap there.
Yeah.
It was curling away from him as it got closer.
And this will probably be.
So he's got to come to SO1 training to learn how to trap. Oh. It's all right. Invite him down too. He can come down. We'll get our trapping coach, Aaron Krepp, to come out and teach us how to trap.
If a trapping coach. Maybe I need to come too.
We say that because he can't trap in the game.
Okay.
And that's full time here. PL1, Sutherland winning 6-1 over Northern Districts.
And Sutherland solidify their position on the top of the ladder with that win. Also bumps up their for and against, which will put them just slightly ahead against Ryde.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sutherland have a bye next week. And then, as I said earlier in the commentary today, they've got a tough run home.
Yeah, so just to go back on that, then bye next week, and then we've got Ryde at Olympic, Northwest Strikers in our final home game at Sutho, and then Moorebank to end it at Moorebank.
So, on the question of who was man of the match, what do our commentators think?
We're going to take about 5 seconds to have a quick chat, and we'll get back to you on that one.
Just whilst they're looking, thank you for joining us today. A special thank you to Sam and Josh working the camera, and to all the volunteers that have assisted moving equipment up to the clubhouse. Remember, this is back to Sutho Day for 2024. The action doesn't stop here. The music's about to start, the DJ's about to perform, and later at 9 PM tonight, the Kookaburras on the big screen in Paris. That will be fun, won't it?
It will be fantastic tonight.
Oui.
Oui. And after our little quick deliberation, we have come to Henry Jones as our man of the match today. Little Henry had a fantastic game, not just in the fact that he was almost everywhere on that field, but just the presence and the mindset he had on taking on the plays, taking on the players, but being able to go, like, kind of have that, I'm only 15, I'm playing Premier League 1, and I'm bossing the field.
He is, yeah. And when you look at players like that coming through, and you look at mistakes, there's barely ever, there's barely none. There's no mistakes there. He won his ones. He did his job on the field, and he looked good doing it. So, you can't ask much more of a player from that.
Brilliant. Henry Jones gets the vote of the commentators, and I love looking at the Sydney Hockey webpage after to see who gets the best fairest points. So we'll vote you guys, we'll rate you after this game today, and
we'll see how we go.
I want to say a special thank you to Mackenzie for joining us. You're welcome here anytime, Mackenzie.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
We love having you. Thank you for volunteering on behalf of Northern Districts. It's always good to have an unbiased view and have people from different clubs come and join us. And we do this to promote the sport of hockey that we all love and our families all love very well. So we're very grateful. And Steve-O, I know was a last-minute caller.
Always happy to do it.
But I don't think anybody's worked the socials more than you have today.
Oh, look, you just got to know how to get to them. Like, you just got to ask the right questions.
So we'll be getting you back sooner. I like the idea of having a lower grade Sydney League.
Well, it's not a bad shout.
Day.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll speak to the boys tonight when I go out, because I'm about to head out to Kiama now to watch 5th grade and 4th grade play. So I'll go out there, I'll have a chat with a few of the boys, and we'll get the idea to you. And we'll have an SO1 day, and I'm more than happy to commentate that one. But I will say it will be a lot more ripping into the players than this commentary. But that's just expected in SO1, SL2.
Well, that's all part of the fun. Now, Sutherland's last 3 games will be live streamed. So Ride is prime time, 6:30 p.m. at
Olympic.
Sutho, I'll be back for that game in 3 weeks' time. And then the final game is prime time at Moorbank, the final round of the year. So you won't have to miss another second of Sutho's Premier League hockey for the rest of the year. Thank you again. Thank you to all the crowd that's here. There's quite a crowd that's turned out, and it looks like there's going to be quite a good night ahead. And all the best to the Kookaburras tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
We hope they come home with a first-up victory in Paris. Okay, well, that's it. From Tradies Hockey Park, Sylvania, my name's Luke Domro with Mackenzie and Stevo. Goodbye for now.
I'm not so sure. We're going to kick their flags out of our